Hey guys, Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, I finally got my hands after almost 3 weeks of release date on a 4K slipcover edition copy of the movie Drop. To be honest, when I went to the movie theater to watch this one and I saw the studio behind it, Blumhouse, and released by Universal, I thought we will only be getting a Blu-ray, but we actually got a 4K on the first press run. I don't think this movie did amazing on the movie theater, but it was one of those that I went to see and I had lots of fun watching it. There is a blog on the channel if you want to see my outside of the movie theater live reaction. But basically, I love that it's not a long movie. I think it's only an hour and 36 minutes or something like that. And it's basically the guy from It Ends With Us. This is the second time that I see him on the big screen. Or at least that I remember of. But it's basically a girl that is going through a hard time finding a guy to date. And after years that she goes out back to the dating life, she goes into a date with a guy at a restaurant, but a random guy starts sending her things to her iPhone. Now the date becomes a guy telling her what to do because he wants to murder the date because it's a photographer for a magazine or something political. So it's basically the tense moment where she's trying to be charming. She's on a first date, but then she's also being told what to do. It's in a small set movie because it's all taking place on a restaurant on a rooftop. We get to interact with few characters through the film, so we have the suspicions through the film, like who in this restaurant is doing this, because one of the rules is that whoever is sending the message needs to be close by to the phone of the person that is receiving them. I love the ending that it has. For me, it had a strong ending. And again, it was a fun movie watching experience, and I honestly want to enjoy it again at my house, but now on 4K quality. And also, I'm glad that mine did arrive with a 4K slipcover edition. Funny enough as well, the DVD and the Blu-ray also have on slipcovers, but I'm trying to collect 4Ks when I have the chance. So let's go ahead and unbox and review this movie. So one weird aspect that I see sometimes is that we have the big 4K black banner right there on top, and then we have underneath that 4K on a silver presentation. This is a combo pack, so we get the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray plus digital code of the movie on this collector's edition. So a few things that we see right here from Blumhouse, producers of Meghann 2.0 is now out on movie theaters, and Platinum Dunes, producers of A Quiet Place and the director of Happy Death Day. Everyone's a subset. How do you pronounce that word? Sorry. Everyone's a suspect on the movie Drop, certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. A few movies have been coming with this sticker now, and not my favorite poster. I love more the poster of she looking at her phone on blue. But we have the poster right here of her basically looking afraid through her eyes, and her looking at the phone, and her red nail right there. So a simple poster of the movie, but it does work. I do love that the slipcover is kind of shiny, and then there is a lot of effect to the drop letter right there. So again, I do recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. Now, if we check the spine, we have a red spine. We have the 4K Ultra HD logo right there on top, the Drop on the middle, and then released by Universals. If we check the other side, we have kind of like exactly the same. Now, if we check the back it's kind of shiny as well. I love how we have a big promo picture right there. Well, that's mostly a still from the movie. And then we have 3 smaller promotional pictures right here. This one also includes special features, which is always going to be one of my favorite things about collecting physical media. So 4 times sharper than full HD with HDR for brighter, deeper, more lifelike color. An insanely enjoyable edge of your seat thriller by Meghann Navarro from Bloody Disgusting. First dates can be rough. In this in this mind-bending action thriller from the director of Happy Death Day, they can also be deadly. Violett, played by Meghann Fahy from The White Lotus, is a widow mother who has woke up the courage to go on her first date in years with a charming photographer named Henry. The cute couple's killer chemistry is suddenly interrupted by a series of anonymous drops to Violett's phone, showing a masked intruder entering her home and ordering her to follow a series of instructions. Violett must do exactly as she's told or her loved ones will die. Her unseen tormentor's final directive: kill Henry, which is the date. Now, exclusive bonus features we're going to be getting: a recipe for thrills, making drop, a palette for panic, killer chemistry, and a feature commentary with director Christopher Landon. So we have a few special features to go through here. Now, the movie of course has a digital code included that is redeemable through Movies Anywhere, since this is a universal release. And also funny, on the slipcover you don't get any information of runtime or language tracks or anything like it. Those should be on the actual 4K case. Now, if we remove the slipcover from here, the slipcover gets here, and the front is exactly the same, and the spine, same as the spine, and the back is also exactly the same, but it has the little bit of content information right here. So, the movie is of course from the year 2025. It has an approximate runtime of 1 hour and 36 minutes. Wow, I said the exact runtime. And you're going to be able to enjoy your presentation on HDR10 Dolby Vision 2.39.1 with audio in English Dolby Atmos, Spanish, French Dolby Digital Plus 7.1, and subtitles in English, HDH, Spanish, and also French. The Blu-ray of course is on 1080p high definition, and it has the same audio options and subtitle options. The disc was made in Mexico. I saw on the forum from Blu-ray.com that a few people that bought it from Grub were receiving the Blu-ray instead of the 4K. My case was that it took forever to ship to me. Again, it was 3 weeks after release days almost. But let's go ahead and take out the shrink wrap for this one to see what is expecting us on the inside. This is one of those movies that I want to get quickly because after having a good cinema experience, I love to be able to rewatch this now at home every single time that I want. And I know a lot of people complain about the movie, that it wasn't that good. But for me, for 1 hour and 36 minutes, for these kind of thrillers, for me the movie did good. And I opened also today all my Snow White physical media releases. I don't know why they're getting the shrink wrap so stuck on the spines. It's been happening like on every single release that I have opened today. Now, let's go ahead and get this one open. And we have the digital code right here. And I love that at least they put a little bit of art right there. So that's the code that I'm going to be using in a little bit on these Scary Good feature films on Blu-ray, and they have a few right there. The only one that I recognize is All, which I have the 4K steelbook, and I love that movie. If you haven't seen All, do yourself a favor and watch it. Now, on the Blu-ray we have a black logo right here for the Blu-ray. I love that, but I love that the Blu-ray has printed art on it. The same poster from the slipcover, but again, I just love when they print art on it. And again, this is a combo pack. You get the Blu-ray, you get the 4K, and you also get your digital code. But anyways, guys, I would love to know in the comments if you guys have seen this movie. What do you think about it? But that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep the channel growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.